The SAFE Act isn't the only example, but it's certainly one of the ones that points the most to the fact that our government isn't listening to the people, and we are the government.
Erie County Sheriff Tim Howard said from the start that he is not a fan of New York's SAFE Act. In fact, he and some of his crime-fighting colleagues have said they will not enforce the strict new gun laws, putting them directly at odds with the governor on this. News 4's Rich Newberg has the latest on this controversy tonight. Rich?
Jackie, some questions. Just how far is the sheriff willing to go in his opposition to the SAFE Act? And how far is the governor willing to go to make sure sheriffs enforce the law?
It's an unenforceable law. I believe it'll ultimately be declared to be unconstitutional.
Erie County Sheriff Tim Howard says it would be a waste of resources for his deputies to enforce the SAFE Act.
Do you want law enforcement people that will say, I will do this because I'm told to do it, even if I know it's wrong?
Governor Andrew Cuomo met with members of the New York State Sheriff's Association last month and reportedly told them not to express their opinions publicly. He denies reports that he threatened to use his executive power to remove sheriffs who might openly defy the law.
The sheriffs had concerns. They had suggestions for modifications to the SAFE Act, so we met to talk to them about their ideas for modifications to the SAFE Act.
Sheriff Howard is one of 4 sheriffs in the state participating in a lawsuit challenging the SAFE Act. State Assemblyman Sean Ryan says working to change or revoke the law is one thing. Refusing to enforce it is another.
I would like to ask the sheriff for some evidence that he, in fact, is refusing to follow the law. You know, are there court orders issued pursuant to the SAFE Act that he's refusing to follow?
Sheriff Howard told me he will not defy any court order relating to gun confiscations, but he added he believes existing laws had already adequately protected society.
Where there is firearms involved, whether it's mental health, whether it's a neighborhood dispute, whether it's a barricaded individual, whatever it is, we routinely secure the firearms that we encounter in those homes.
The sheriff says most of the people arrested on gun charges are in their early 20s and had prior felony weapons convictions. He says that part of the system needs to improve.